Alright, we're going to do a quick collective message and then get back to the personals. Alright, I am going to choose the winner for the 5 free questions, okay? 1 second. Don't mind my voice, it is going out. Alright, that should sound a little better. Alright, before we start the collective message, I'm going to pull the winner real quick, okay? Oh my god. I'm dropping shit already. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. This is a personal reading live, but in the meantime, we'll do a collective. Alright. Put that over there. Sorry if that's loud. Alright. Let's see. Who is our winner for November? Alright. Pretty Girl Mel. Okay, period. So, I'm going to email her in a second, but congratulations, Mel. You have won the 5 free personal reading questions, okay? If you guys are interested in getting a chance to win 5 free personal readings from me, I do it every month. That is what this is, okay? It is for people who have emailed me, okay? You have to email me, otherwise I can't contact you if you win, okay? And Mel, you have 7 days to redeem your 5 free questions. But she already knows the drill, so let's see. All right, give me 1 second, and then we'll get into the collective. Okay. I'll throw those names out later because we restart for December right now. All right. And I will timestamp when the actual collective message starts, okay? What's today, the 29th? So okay. December. All right, I just sent her the email. All right, let's get into the collective message. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest for others, and let things play out, as you do not know when things are happening. Okay, so this is for any sign, anybody. Okay, if you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, maybe I'm not the reader for you, but let things play out. Okay, either way, let's see. Let's do a should we do a December reading? What's going on in December? I think we should. Okay. So, all right, welcome in. Let's see. For my collective, what is going on for my collective in December? Let's see. What's going on for my collective in December 2025? Some of y'all could have Cancer in your chart. Okay. Don't have to. Let's see. Some of you guys are going to be taking your power back, okay? It could be from any situation. Some of you guys have Leo in your chart, okay? But I see you, caring more about yourself, loving yourself more, feeling yourself more, okay? I see you being very confident after feeling not so great about yourself, okay? Or you could have dealt with someone who tried to make you feel insecure, collective, okay? And I feel like you're hitting like a switcheroo on this person or this. I'm hearing group of people too. Okay, there's like a group of people or a specific person that was trying to make you feel less than, and you're taking your power back now in December, and you're gonna show them like I'm not who you thought I was, or I'm very capable of being who you thought I wasn't. Okay, so let's see. So that's good. Let's see. I see you getting your mojo back, collective. All right, what's going on for my collective for the month of December 2025? Yeah, I also see you guys kind of like taking what you have dealt with, taking the lessons, and seeing it technically as a blessing in disguise, okay, which it is. Because if it makes you better in the end, it's technically a blessing in disguise, okay? No matter what your situation is. But, oh my God, my voice. But either way, I see you guys taking yourself more seriously, which is good. Okay. So, what else is going on for my collective in the month of December? So, you guys working a lot. Okay. Working more toward your craft. Okay. Whatever type of job you do, whatever hobbies you do. I see you guys taking that a lot more seriously as well. Okay. Some of you guys could have Aquarius or Libra in your chart. I'm going to get into the Oracle. Let's see. It's just a quick message for what's going on for you guys in December. Let's use this one. All right, let's see. What's going on for my collective in December? What can they expect? What can my collective expect for the month of December 2025? Let's see. Oh, proposal. Why does this keep coming out, y'all? Either someone around you's getting married, or some of y'all could be, a lot of y'all could be entering into a new level of commitment with somebody, a love offer for some of y'all. If you're single, you could be, entering into a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you could be, getting that question. There could be an engagement, okay? I have been seeing a lot more engagements recently. I think that happens a lot during the winter time, and during the holidays. So, that actually makes sense. But we got a proposal coming out, okay? Let's see. What's going on for my collective for the month of December? If you get proposed to, or if somebody asks you to be their girl, their guy, well, no. You know what? No. We're not doing that. We don't do that over here, okay? So I'm assuming you're a woman, okay? Unless you're gay, then take it how it resonates. Okay. But if someone is proposing to you, I feel like they're going to do it in a very creative way. This is somebody who, they're not just getting down on one knee saying, hey, will you marry me? This is somebody who will literally, they'll do something very creative, like something you're like, what? How did you think of this? It may be kind of out of the norm when it comes to how this person asks you to be their woman, okay? So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. How will this person propose? For those of you that resonate, how will this person propose to my collective? You could be being very I'm hearing disobedient right now, okay? Or when your person is trying to propose collective, you may not be wanting to like follow what they're trying to get you to do. It's reminding me of those videos on TikTok of the guy. He does the scenarios where like he's trying to propose to his girlfriend and she wants to get some like crazy looking nails, and he's like, no, 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 just, I think you should go with something very, natural. Go with your usual. Don't try something crazy today, or it's like he's trying to get her to go out to this certain restaurant and she's like, ugh, I don't really want to go there today. We always go there. And he's like, but it's your favorite. And then she's like, can you just come on? Like, I don't want to go. Like, you could be being uncooperative with this person when this person's about to do this. Okay, so let's see. But I feel like it's something that you're not really expecting. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That just flew across my desk. We have emergency. Okay. So this really could come out of nowhere. Let's see. Somebody may ask you to do something kind of last minute, like, hey, let's go here. Hey, let's go da 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 da, Let's see. You and this person may not be on the best terms right now, too, okay? That could also be why you're being quote unquote disobedient with this person. Let's see. Some of y'all, we just talked about you guys taking your power back. So some of y'all, this person wants to ask you to be their woman, like marriage, girlfriend. There's a love offer here after a separation or a break, okay? Let's see. I feel like you thought you were going to be like detached from this person. Some of y'all, this person's planning a vacation, okay? We have cruise. Let's see. So how will the collective know when this person's about to propose? What are they going to do? We're just trying to get a little bit of an idea, okay? Some of y'all could be spiritual, long-term planning. Yep, see? You may think this person doesn't want a future with you, but they do. Some of y'all, this person has been saving up, okay, for this. We have savings plan. It could be after a concert too, or going out to see some live music, okay? Also, yeah, look, this is like a proposal or a major love offer after you guys, you thought you were gonna not be around this person, not attached to this person. You're focusing on your independence, and then boom, here they come with a ring, an offer, like, okay, I think this person, like I said, they're very strategic with this. It's like they don't want you to see this coming. Let's see. And like I said, you're going to be acting very hard to get. Okay? Very difficult when it comes to what this person wants you to do. So it's like they're going to try to get you back, and you're going to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. You want me to go where? Okay, I'll think about it. And they're like, come on. So let's see. What else? What's going on for my collective in December? This person is afraid that you may not accept this love offer, okay? They do have anxiety about this. They are nervous. Let's see. Yeah, I see you being very, like, yeah, whatever to this person. I see why. Like, if they did, some of y'all could be having, like, a courthouse wedding or eloping, could be more private, okay? But what was I about to say? I see why if you're acting kind of blah to this person, okay? But they don't want you to see this coming. So why do they not? Why would they do that? That's confusing. Let me see. That's the truth. We have the truth. Clarity. This person is kind of strange, okay? We have self-limiting beliefs. Gemini energy, which could also be, what other sign is that? Cancer, the end of June, Gemini, Cancer energy. Yeah, look, we have it's time to take a break reverse, okay? So, yeah, this person, y'all were on a break, but they're going to get you back some way, somehow, okay? And it is going to come out of nowhere, and it will make you happy, okay? So for those of you that resonate with that, obviously let things play out. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This person and you will be entering into a stronger level of commitment with each other, okay? Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I feel like you're not talking to this person right now. Like y'all are kind of on the outs. But y'all will be back in good graces, okay? This person could have acted like you were being needy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is happening in December. Some of y'all could be Sagittarius as well. Yeah, they want to grow with you, okay? This person may get you flowers, or there may be a lot of flowers around wherever you're wherever this is happening. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Money management. Yeah, and financial center. This person could be kind of not doing well financially. Like I said, they have been saving up, or they're about to spend a lot of money on something for you. Okay. Look, oh my God, finances reverse just came out. Financial center reverse just came out. Money management reverse just came out, and financial literacy just came out too. That's crazy. Okay. Some of you guys have an inkling about this happening already. Okay. We have intuition at the bottom of the deck, but maybe you're not sure. Okay. But let's see. Anything else? And then the list will open back up. So there could be a party. You guys could be partying. This may happen at a gathering. I'm seeing like people's family members or sisters around. Okay, this person's sisters could have helped them plan this for you. But yeah, this is happening in the next couple of weeks as well. Okay, so definitely in December. Anything else? I see lots of pictures being taken too. Some of y'all could be from the West Coast. Okay, some of you guys though, for some of you, because we got fake friends here, you may not have friends, like some of y'all may not have many female friends. So you may, this person's sisters may be, if this person has sisters, they may be willing to, be your bridesmaids or whatever, okay? Because some of y'all don't have other female friends, if that makes sense, okay? Which there's nothing wrong with that. Bitches be weird. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. The list is open. That was just a quick collective message for what some of you guys could be experiencing in December, okay? I will timestamp that as well. And yeah, we have unexpected here as well. So you're not going to see this coming, but I feel like you kind of have an inkling, but you're still not going to see it coming, okay? Like you'll know what's going to happen, but you're still not going to expect it, if that makes sense, okay? You just don't know when. All right, information is in the pinned message, okay? I'm so sorry, TT. I don't know if you're still in here. My chat literally didn't even scroll up. I was not ignoring you. Oh my god. I literally, because I only saw it because I looked up here. I don't know why my chat didn't scroll up for me. But hey, welcome in. Yeah, I was just doing a quick collecting. I've been picking up on marriage a lot recently. I don't know who it is. I've seen it happen recently around me, but not. That's good. That's good. I was gonna do a pick a card for stuff happening in December, but I'm putting that one off for a little bit. Oh really? Yeah, because I saw the card with a bunch of women on it, so I was like, maybe it's this person's sisters. But that's cool. I know, right? That's one of my pet peeves, so. I like people who are direct. I don't like to guess, you know? But I've noticed a lot of my collective do deal with people like that. And you know, they say opposites attract, so it kind of makes sense. Alright, let's see. What's a good title for this? Yeah, the happiness card literally came out, so I feel like this will make whoever that's for very, very happy. Despite what just happened for them. I might do Say Yes to the Dress as the title. We just got a lot of snow. But while I wait for people to come in for questions, I'm going to go to my car, but I'll still be here. I'll bring this with me so I can see the comments. The list is open, but I'll be back. Hello, welcome in. All right. Let's see. Somebody took my car scraper, so I can't even scrape all the foot of snow off my car. All right, let's see. For Mel. Oops. All right, your timestamp's going to start at 1 hour and 2 minutes. Okay. 444 on the clock. All right, let's see. So you said... All right, so you said you would like to know about your best friend, the Virgo. She lives in Jamaica, and you have 2 friends that are Virgos, but you're talking about the one in Jamaica. Okay. She's been acting distant lately. So you want to know like what's going on with her when it comes to why she's acting distant? All right, let's see. Oops. All right, so for Mel. All right, let's see. So for Mel, why is the Virgo from Jamaica? When it comes to Mel, why is the Virgo from Jamaica acting distant? Let's see. Let's see. Why is the Virgo from Jamaica being distant when it comes to Mel? Let's see. Oh, damn. Okay. At the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Clarify the 7 of Swords here. She is being a little bit indecisive. If she's in a relationship or dealing with somebody, she could be having relationship issues, okay? And taking it out on the people around her. Let's see. I feel like she feels kind of shut out. So it's like a defense, yeah. It's a defense mechanism, okay? You know how they say hurt people hurt people? So let's see. Even if you didn't necessarily do anything to her, you know, she could be going through issues in her either her family or a relationship or somebody that she's dealing with romantically, and that's not going very well. So she's kind of taking it out on, like, she could be planning to leave somebody but not fully, she's not fully out of a certain situation yet. Let's see. So why is this Virgo from Jamaica being, whoa, yeah, look, 5 of Pentacles. She feels left out in the cold, so she's trying to, you know, do that to the next person, you know. So let's see. Yeah, 3 of Swords reversed, okay. She is trying to move on from something. She's not sure where to go, though. And we have the Sun card, yeah. So something that once made her happy could be, you know, causing her issues right now, okay. Let's see. So why is the Virgo from Jamaica being distant when it comes to Mel? Yeah, I feel like she's trying to make a plan, like which way to go. If she's trying to leave a home or a relationship, she's trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do next? She may feel like she doesn't really have anybody to turn to, okay? Yeah, and she doesn't know who to trust, so she's being distant. Whoa. Let's see. So for Mel, why is the Virgo from Jamaica being distant when it comes to Mel? Yeah, she's going through a tower moment that she's keeping to herself. She's not really she's trying to remain strong, you know. She's trying to see like the light at the end of the tunnel with the star card here, but she kind of feels like she doesn't really have anybody to talk to or go to with what she's dealing with, and she doesn't trust anybody. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a either family or a relationship. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see. So why is she being distant toward Mel? She could be honestly kind of afraid to express what she's going through, especially if she is the type of person to act like everything's okay, you know. but she's going through it with either family or a lover. 5 of Swords. This is like a situation where she's trying to come up with like the perfect plan to get out of a situation, and her trust issues are not you know, she doesn't trust anybody. Let's see. I feel like she's trying to move on from her past too, but she feels kind of stuck, or whatever situation she's in right now, it makes her feel stuck. Yeah, she's literally trying to walk away from something. 8 of Cups. Okay, and it's a difficult situation she's in right now. So let's get a few oracle. So I don't really think that has anything to do with you, to be honest. I think it's literally like a defense mechanism, and her trust issues not being, you know, not helping her situation. Let's see. All right, so why is the Virgo from Jamaica being distant toward Mel? Let's see, why is the Virgo from Jamaica being distant toward Mel? This is my down south card, okay, the farm. So she could be from the south, or you could be from the south. Let's see. It's also something here about officials or public officials. So, oh, look, and law. She may even feel like the police don't have her back. We got civil servant. Oh, pregnancy test. She could have had a pregnancy scare too. Or she's trying to figure out how to, not restart a certain cycle. But we have law here, police, lawyer, and civil servant. So even if she has gone to the police about something that she's dealing with, she could feel like they're not, really helping either. So, and that is defeating when you go to the cops, right? They're supposed to be there to help you. But sometimes, there's crooked people, right? So let's see. Yeah, I think it has something to do with the love situation that's not going very well. We have into you reverse and detective reverse. It's like she could have asked for like little legal help, and nobody's got her back. Or she keeps like getting turned away. And yeah, karmic friends. It's like she really doesn't know who to trust right now. So let's see. Let's get a few more. Why is the Virgo from Jamaica being distant toward Mel? Whoa, look, toxic. And yeah, she could be dealing with also like toxic messages, okay? Like people, I'm hearing harassment, or somebody could be harassing her. Also, something about something being old news or something from her past being resurfaced. Like, or someone from her past resurfacing that she was trying to get away from. Okay, yeah, some crazy person. We got home and extra dramatic, drama starter, trying too hard. Let's see. Why is the Virgo from Jamaica being distant toward Mel? Yeah, and there's the lawyer card again. I feel like someone kind of pretended to be, you know how that goes, right? Like when somebody pretends to be somebody and then you find out that they're actually crazy as fuck. Okay, so something like that could have happened with a lover. And we got spotlight, reject imposter syndrome, don't strive for perfection. So I feel like this is something that maybe not a lot of people know about, okay? You know how I said she could be trying to act like everything's okay, act like her relationship or whatever is perfect. It's not, it's a facade, it's for show, Um and then we have rendezvous point. So yeah, she's trying to figure out where she needs to go, what she can do. Okay, we have doing drugs as well. She may be using certain things to kind of cope. I mean, yeah, right time, wrong time, divine timing, and wait. And look, I don't know what this legal situation is. We got jail. So she could be dealing with somebody who's, in and out of jail. And she feels like, she's got to find somewhere else to stay. Anything else for this? Indecision. Yeah, it's reversed here. So if she was indecisive about letting something go before, she's very clear on that now. So now she's trying to like put action into her plan of what she's going to do, because she may have used to always gone back to whoever this energy is. We have rebound. She also may be struggling with finding a new job as well. It's definitely a tower moment that she's trying to keep to herself. She's trying to get her life together, but you know, yeah. I did see the realignment card when I split the deck real quick. So that definitely makes sense. But that is what I got. I wouldn't take it personal, but you know, people act in strange ways or weird ways that we don't always understand when people are going through it, you know. And the only thing you can really do is like give encouragement and hope they listen to it, you know. All right. Did you have another question you wanted to use today, or did you want to wait? I need my voice to come back. Yeah, that's understandable though. But at least I was getting that she's actually trying to leave it now. You know, she's trying to find a way out, a plan. So that's at least good. It's not like she's like sitting there twiddling her thumbs, you know. All right, you said so you have a friend in Florida. He's a Cancer. He's also a real estate agent. You want to reach out to him, so kind of ask him for some advice about you trying to get a place in Jamaica. Okay, okay. All right, let's see. All right, so you want to know if your Cancerian friend in Florida will be able to help you get a place in Jamaica. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so will Mel's Cancerian friend from Florida be able to help her out with getting a place in Jamaica? Let's see. Let's see. All right. Will Mel's Cancerian friend be able to help her get a place in Jamaica? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's a good sign. We got the 4 wands. That's a home. Okay, and the Fool card. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Oh, come on now. All right. It may be a little difficult, but I feel like he will be able to, like, I'm hearing, like, pull some strings. Okay, when it comes to making this happen for you. I feel like he's going to be able to guide you, especially when it comes to certain things that you may not know about how to get a place, or, how to maneuver your way through certain application processes, things like that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to give you, like, yes, the answer is yes. Okay. He will be able to give you pointers. Okay. Things that you really may have not thought of when it comes to, he's going to give you a lot of ideas, pointers, um, knowledge, basically, about, how to get a place in Jamaica, especially, so you don't miss out on certain opportunities. There could also be something to do with, like, dates. Okay. Like, he could tell you, like, what time of the month to move, or, ask a real estate, or not real estate. Well, I guess it could be another real estate agent, but he's going to tell you something about timing. Okay. So that you don't miss out on, what you want. Okay. Whoa, let's see. Will Mel's friend from Jamaica be able to help her get a new place in Jamaica? Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna actually be very I'm hearing fond of. He's gonna be fond of you, asking him for his help. Let's see. This person could be very persuasive as well. Like, um like, convincing, basically. Okay, he could be very convincing. Like, he's able to sway people, so he might teach you something about how to kind of persuade people to give you what you want. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and I'm hearing for the low, so you may be able to find something cheaper because of him, or be able to, knock down a certain price. Like, picture a home or something being, I don't know, $500,000, right? But then whatever this person, this Cancer teaches you, they could help you somehow, like, knock down the price, kind of negotiate, certain things, or the house. Okay, or the home. let's see let's see Yeah, so basically he's going to teach you how to not get yourself screwed. Like, he's going to teach you how to not get basically taken advantage of when it comes to some sort of pricing. Okay, let's see. But I'm getting a yes. Yeah, especially if it's, a distance away. Okay, we got the 3 of Wands, and he will be very happy to hear from you. I don't know if you haven't talked to him for a while or whatnot, but he will be happy to reconnect with you with the 6 of Cups here. It'll make him feel important. Okay, let's get a few oracle. Okay, oops, let's see. All right, so will the Cancer from Florida be able to help Mel when it comes to trying to find a new excuse me, place in Jamaica? He could also be teaching you about transportation as well. Okay, I don't know if he's been to Jamaica or whatever, but yeah. And see, there's something about timing, especially timing of the year. Okay, we have next fall, so he may teach you to, or tell you to, move around the fall time. It could be something about that too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, he could teach you about, like, transportation and, where to move to get around easier if you don't have a car, or, if you ever were out of a car. He's going to teach you about, where to move when it comes to that. So that's a big yeah. It's a big yes. Okay. And then we got healing, improving, progress, resolving issues. Yeah, so any confusion you may have, he's going to, be able to get you to understand on a more clear level, if that makes sense. So if you have any confusion, you can definitely ask this person. Oh, you said y'all grew up together. Okay. So he's been your friend for years. Okay, for 10 years. Damn. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. I think he's kind of, like I said, persuasive. We have gambler. Okay, it's like he may know how to get certain things so that he's not, or so that you're not. What's the word? Screwed, basically. Okay, like he may know loopholes. He knows the system. We got running away. What's that about? He may tell you, if you're trying to get away from if you have a toxic environment or people around you, if you're trying to escape your past or where you're at right now, they're going to help you try to find something sooner than later, or they will encourage you to try to find something sooner than later. Okay. Something around March could be significant as well. Yeah, I feel like they know how to get through loopholes and things like that, or manipulate their way to get what they want. All right. But I am getting a yes. They will. But that is what I got. Should I do I think I'm going to do a Aries to Pisces reading after this for what's hidden or what's next in your connection. I don't know which one I want to do. They're both already posted. But it's good to have people like that around for help. That's why I tell people network. Sometimes it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Did you have another question, or did you want to save them? Let me know. All right, 1 second. Let's see. All right, so you said you wanted to tell the Aquarius that you were going to ask his cousin for some help and guidance in trying to find a place in Jamaica. You don't know how he's going to take that, that we've been friends. Okay. So you want to know how he will basically react to you asking his cousin for advice. No, that makes sense. I got you. All right, let's see. Let's see. Excuse me. All right, so let me mark these off as we go. So we are on your third one. Okay. Oops. And then you have 2 more after this. All right, let's see. So, how will the Aquarius react to Mel asking his cousin for real estate advice? Well, this just popped out. Okay. That's hilarious. The Six of Pentacles reverse came out. And the Lovers reverse. He is going to feel some type of way, but he's also going to understand that he can't help with what, you're asking about. If it was upright, he would be like, oh, yeah, no problem. But he knows he can't help with what you're concerned about. So he will feel some type of way. But he also is going to be using his, common sense about the fact that he can't help you. And he can. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, he's like basically saying like, okay, well, if that's what you got to do to get what you want or get what you need, that's what you got to do. I don't think he's taking it in a way where it's offensive. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, Ace of Swords. He feels like if you need to talk to him about that, then that's what you got to do. He will feel some type of way though when it comes to him not being able to help in that area. Okay, but at least he's using his brain when it comes to why you're asking his cousin instead of him. Okay, we have the Hermit. Let's see. Yeah, he feels like if it's gonna help you start fresh or do something new for yourself, then that's what you got to do. Yeah, because he doesn't really know. He doesn't really know. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cards are flipping everywhere. Okay, let's see. So, how will the Aquarius react to Mel asking the Cancerian for real estate advice? Let's see. Yeah, he will feel some type of way, but I'm not kidding for long. It's like picture someone being like, "Wait, why are you asking him?" Oh, okay, that does make sense. It's like a very quick, like he's gonna come to his senses about why you're asking him instead, the Cancerian. Okay, like he's not gonna be upset for long. It's just kind of like, does that make sense? Like a very quick realization of, oh, well, that does make sense. Never mind. Why am I tripping? So let's see. Okay, he may feel like you're into the Cancer. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, he will be thinking about if you're trying to do something shady with him. Okay, but he also understands. You're worried about your stability. We got the Hierophant. Okay, let's see. How will the Aquarius react to? How will the Aquarius react to Mel? I think he knows that the Cancerian finds you to be attractive. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands. So, like I said, he's gonna have some toxic thoughts about why you're going to him, but he also is, he's like, okay, well, I get it, but he will be, slightly concerned about why you're really trying to talk to him. He hopes that he hopes that you have the strength to hold yourself back. That's crazy. Like if he knows that the Cancerian likes you like that or thinks you're attractive, he hopes that the Aquarius hopes that you just have self-control when you're talking to this person. Let's see. Yeah, but overall, he's gonna see it as you doing what you got to do so that you can have a brighter future or a more stable future is what I want to say, especially when it comes to the house and everything. Okay. But let's get some oracle real quick. Let's see. Get some clarifiers. The jealousy does pop through or come through. I don't know why I just said pop through. What the heck? But there is some jealousy on his end. But he's trying to be cool. Let's see. So how will the Aquarius react to Mel asking the Cancerian for real estate help? Let's see. It might make him feel kind of less macho. That he can't help you. His competitive look and hiding feelings. Okay, we got hiding feelings too. He will feel some type of way, but he's trying not to show it. Yeah, look, lovers, okay? But he's also trying to be very fair, you know, with why you're asking him, okay? We got tavern, workplace relationship. He knows that it's just like just business, okay? Or what's the right word? He knows that it's just, yeah, I don't know why I want to say business. It's just business. Okay. I'm dead. And then we have text message. So yeah, he's gonna know that you're, you know, you're writing him, you're talking to him. Okay. But he will be, his intuition tells him that you might be more than just talking about, you know, business or real estate, okay? The Aquarius does feel like you are, like there's more going on. We did have the Seven of Swords earlier, so, and then we have December, okay? So that could be happening in December. Part of him also could be wondering why you don't just find something out on your own. Okay, we got self-reverse. Let's see. Yeah, it keeps coming out his jealousy. Like when he, you know how men get kind of competitive? You speaking to the Cancer is going to make him like, like step up a little bit or feel some type of way. Feel like he has to compete. Okay. But he is trying to remain logical, but I feel like his brain goes places that he doesn't want to see happen in real life when it comes to you and the Cancerian. Okay. Um, so they're trying to use their intuition. Like, is she gonna do that? I hope she, you know, doesn't take it further. You got knocked up, pregnancy, expecting. He may feel like you're like that with him, or that you would do that. It's definitely avoidant behavior. That's crazy. But that's what I got. The men are weird. The men are very weird. But you know, sometimes that's why you gotta don't let a man think you're stuck on him, because that's when he starts acting up. You know, when a man thinks he has you in the bag, that's when he's gonna start doing all types of shit. So you gotta keep him on his toes. That's why they say men love bitches. That's because it's true. I'm not saying be a bitch 24/7, but a lot of men like what they can't have or what they think they're gonna lose. That's when they start acting better, unfortunately. Being the chill girl doesn't get you very far. It gets you far with a person who loves walking all over you, but being the chill girl, you know, those bitches who are like, oh, I look at girls too with my man. Okay, girl, go get cheated on then. You know, go ahead. Since you just letting it happen right in front of your face, go ahead. Unless y'all got an open relationship. Mm-mm. But don't ever let a man get too comfortable with the thought of having you 24/7, no matter what. But that is what I got. Did you have another question, or did you want to save the last two? Let me see how long I've been on here. I gotta check my laptop. Let's see. 98 minutes. Okay. Okay. If you want to save the two, Mel, I could do your questions, but let me know, okay? Because after this, I'm gonna do the Aries to Pisces. I think I'm gonna do the what's next for your connection video. All right, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong cord. Hold on. I gotta plug this in. All right, so he said, does the Aquarius have deep feelings for you that he tries to hide? Let's see. That's how a lot of people are, unfortunately, especially men. A lot of them act like that because they get suddenly territorial, especially, the nonchalant, especially Aquarius men. They do that. I feel like every Aquarius man loves to act like he's too cool for school. But then, you know, the Aquarius is the water bearer. They have a lot of emotions, but they love acting like they don't care. So, and sometimes they don't care. So it's kind of like a hit or miss with Aquariuses. Aquariuses go from 0 to 100 real quick. They'll be chilling and then they'll beat your ass. I'm not saying you, I'm saying like they'll beat somebody's ass and then go right back to 0. I feel you, girl. And Aquariuses like to go out of the norm. So if you tell them one thing, they'll be like, okay, and then do the other. They'll do the opposite. You got to play games with some air signs, unfortunately. That's what keeps a lot of them intrigued, unfortunately. They like the mental back and forth. So you got to play their own game with them. But let's see. All right, so does the Aquarius have deep feelings for Mel that he tries to hide? Let's see. How does the Aquarius truly feel for Mel? Does the Aquarius truly have feelings for Mel that he tries to hide? You got the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Yeah, but he acts like he's a hard ass. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. It's like he doesn't want you to see his next move. Literally. He doesn't want you to know how he feels, so he hides it, but then he also wants to remain like mysterious. I wonder if he has like Scorpio in his chart. But we got the High Priestess as well, okay? Like they don't want you to know how they feel. They don't want you to know their next move. They purposely hold back. They feel like, not showing too much emotion is being more masculine. So they stay in their head a lot about you. Let's see. Whoa. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you make this person very happy. Okay, we got the Sun card too. Their pride could be an issue when it comes to actually expressing themselves. They feel like, yeah, look, the Lovers, okay? But they feel like expressing themselves would cause a Tower moment. Like, they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to handle their own feelings. So they would rather, play it safe. Two of Wands reverse. Instead of just going full, full throttle, they'll just stay, nonchalant, acting like they don't care, missing opportunities, hiding their feelings. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Girl, they love you, okay? They got a lot of love for you. But the way they act is of somebody who doesn't care. And they take their sweet time. They really take forever. I saw a joke one time. It was like a meme where it was like an Aquarius saying, "Okay, we've been dating for 25 years now. We can finally, you know, be committed," or something like that. Or we've been talking for 25 years. Now I can ask you to be my girlfriend. Or chill, we've only been dating for 16 years. Why are you asking me that? Like that's very Aquarius. But yeah, they look forward to seeing you again, okay? They have the Six of Cups. But they're just like very slow. They'd rather act like harsh with you for some reason. But I feel like that's their way of seeming disciplined, is like not showing emotion. I don't know who they learned that from, but let's see. This is reminding me of what is that book? The 48 Laws of Power or some shit. Jeez, this is like one of those. Don't text her back for 3 days because it's going to make her want you more and think about you more. Yeah, bro, that's how you get them. It's giving podcast, bro. Delusional. Someone who loves themselves is not going to put up with that shit, But that's what it's giving. Let's see. But yes, they do hide a lot of emotions for you. I feel like that was very clear. We got the Ace of Cups, the Lovers. Let's Let's see. Does the Aquarius I'm telling you, they see not being emotional as being strong. This person is it's giving Joe from you. Like, they'll be addicted to you but not show it. They'll watch you but not speak to you. We have beach reverse. It's a lot of emotions. But for some reason, they prefer to act like, let's make things difficult. Yeah, eye candy. They do run away from their emotions. Yeah, escape. And they're aware of it. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. They're very aware of the way they behave toward you. So yeah, that of course would create a toxic relationship, right? This person has a toxic way of thinking. And they will fight for what they love, but in a toxic way. We have fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. This is somebody who thinks that love is supposed to be difficult. That could stem from how they were raised or whatever they've seen growing up, but you know what they say, love is patient, love is kind. Love should not be going to war, that's a trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? So let's get a couple more. You got rushing, lift off, and sex. Okay. So he could also be used to no strings attached situations as well. Look, let it be a mystery. They like being mysterious, and we have sneaky link at the bottom of the deck. So they might prefer no strings attached connections that they can just go in and out of, because it doesn't allow them, or it doesn't require them to put too much emotional effort in. That's the downside of this person. Yeah, look, that's their energy. We have February right here. Okay, but that's what I've got. And then, did you want to use your last question, or did you want to save it? Let me know. Make sure to save the link if you want to rewatch them at any time. Okay, I got you. No problem. I have your them tallied out, so you got one more from now until the 5th, okay? But I'm going to start the Aries through Pisces what's next for your connection video in a few minutes. All right. And then I might start another live later. We'll see. For personals. All right. You are very welcome. I'll timestamp yours after this. Thank you for joining. And it will be labeled a collective because I did one earlier in this live. All right. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Adios.